Hey everyone, welcome to the 2024 recap for the Augur. This year has been incredible, packed with new features, updates and so much more for the app. I'm thrilled to share with you everything that I added to the Augur to make it the best tool for your solo RPG adventures. First, and my personal favorite of the year, was the game browser. I wanted to create a feature that made it easier for you to manage everything in your game. The game browser allows you to see and create settlements, dungeons, NPCs and more. You can use it to create folder-like structures to better organize your games in a way that makes sense to you. And finally, you can drag and drop content from the browser into the map, making it a breeze to use. Second, and one I am really proud of, was the enhanced text editor. This update was a big undertaking, but definitely worth it. You can now drag and drop objects like NPCs and locations directly into your notes to create hyperlinks. You can also record your Starforged and Ironsworn dice rolls, detailing what attributes you used to roll and even the move you made it with. And finally, it also features a new toolbar containing all the formatting options you expect from a modern text editor. The third update of the year was the Fantasy Avatar Overhaul, where I added dozens of new armors, weapons and clothing options, and also revamped the avatar menu to make customizing your character easier than ever. As someone who loves those old CRPG character equipment screens, this update was particularly fun to work on. And of course, then came the SciFi Avatar Overhaul. This one introduced dozens of new equipment pieces, including things like heavy armor, scout armor, new clothing options, as well as rifles, shotguns, pistols, and more. I improved the equipment screen even more, so exporting your avatars is now easier than ever. With these two updates, I also added new backgrounds for your characters, so they look even better. As you might know, Ironsworn and Starforged have a special place in my heart, since they are the games that inspired me to create the Augur in the first place. So this year I revamped the Oracle system to make it more intuitive and accessible. So they integrate seamlessly into your stories and are easier than ever to use. The Sky Captain's update was one of the biggest of the year. Inspired by Sunder Isles, it adds a plethora of pirate-based features. First, the new archipelago generator for the hexmaps, allowing you to create maps perfectly suited for your pirate campaigns. I added new equipment pieces for your avatars, new sailing and flying ships, new NPC generators, so you can now create captains, sailors, and even sky captains at the press of a button. I added all the assets and tables from Sunder Isles into the Augur, and finally you can now add roads and rivers to your hex maps with the much improved hex map editor. Another update I am very excited about is the Fog of War and Exploration. You've been asking for this one, and I'm so glad I finally made it happen. Now you can generate shrouded hex maps and reveal them as you move your character token around. Even better, you can activate the exploration feature, and settlements, dungeons and foes will spawn as you move around the map. And of course, like everything else in the Augur, this feature is completely optional and customizable. And the last update to wrap up the year was the map backgrounds. It's a subtle change, but being able to customize the app background can really change the feel of your game. Remember that sometimes it's the small things that make a big difference, especially when it comes to the space maps. But 2024 wasn't just about the updates. Over 1,000 new players joined the Augur this year, which is something that really blows my mind. Furthermore, the YouTube channel is about to reach 1,500 subscribers, which reminds me, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. But seriously, as a solo developer, seeing this kind of support means the world to me. Thank you so much for being part of this journey, and here is to another year of updates and improvements.